discuss the another properties of aldehydes and the ketones. Under the aldehydes and ketones, you know that the oxidation reaction. Let us study the reactions due to alpha hydrogen, that is the fifth reaction. Reactions due to alpha hydrogen. Reactions due to alpha hydrogen means those aldehydes and ketones which are containing the alpha hydrogen, they are undergoes the reactions such as the aldol condensation as well as the ketol condensation. So what are the alpha hydrogen atoms? If you consider the formaldehyde, this is formaldehyde. The formaldehyde is one which do not contain the alpha hydrogen. Suppose if you observe the acetaldehyde, this is acetaldehyde. So this is alpha carbon containing the hydrogen. So such type of the aldehydes only undergoes the reactions that is called as the aldol condensation or the ketol condensation. So suppose if you take the acetaldehyde, I may write the acetaldehyde. This is acetaldehyde or may called as ethanol. If it react with another molecule of or one more molecule of acetaldehyde or ethanol, so this is the iopacinic or the commonly called as acetaldehyde. This is also acetaldehyde. So when it is treated in the presence of sodium hydroxide, see that this is the alpha carbon atom containing the hydrogen. Hence, the reaction takes place, leads to the formation of an aldol. This is an aldol. Why it is called as aldol? The molecule is one which containing both alcoholic group as well as the aldehyde group called as aldol. Now what is the iopacine name? This is called 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is 3-hydroxy. The name is 3-hydroxy butanol, which is further heated, undergoes condensation called aldol condensation, leads to the formation of a product called as protonaldehyde. This is called as protonaldehyde. This is called as protonaldehyde. Thus, now the name of this is but-2-enol. Now iopacine name is but-2-enol, commonly called as protonaldehyde. However, your formaldehyde or the methanol not undergoes aldol condensation due to the absence of the alpha hydrogen atom. In the same way, if you observe the ketone, this is your ketone, that is acetone, and iopacine is propanone. So if it react with another one more molecule of the acetone in the presence of barium hydroxide. Now there is a formation of a ketol. I may write the ketol as CS3 CH OH CH CS3 CH2 CO CS. This is called as ketol. Why it is called as ketol? Because the compound is one which containing both ketonic group and alcoholic group called as ketol. When it is further heated, there is a elimination of water molecule. I may write as CS3 CCS3 double bond CH. Now CO CS3 along with elimination of water. Now the name of this one is 4-methyl pent 3En2ONe. This is called 4-methyl. Point is called as 4-methyl. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4 carbon. 4-methyl pent. Because in the straight chain there are 5 carbon atoms. Pent 3En2ONe. 3En2ONe. So this is the aldol and the ketol condensation. However, the formaldehyde not undergoes aldol condensation. Then cross aldol condensation. Cross aldol condensation. If the benzaldehyde, take the benzaldehyde. This is benzaldehyde. Benzaldehyde is react with the acetophenone. This is acetophenone. H, I may write as HCH2. So the condensation takes place. Such type of the condensation is called as cross aldol in the presence of alkali, that is sodium hydroxide at 393 Kelvin. Now there is a condensation takes place, leads to the formation of a product CH double bond CH, C double bond O, and a phenyl group along with elimination of water. Now the name of this one is 1,3 diphenyl pro 2En1ONe. So these are the two phenyl group 1,3, that is 1, 2, 3. Add the first carbon, and add the third carbon, there is the presence of phenyl group. So 1,3 diphenyl prop, 3 carbon atom, 2En, that is first, second, 2En and 1ONe. So that is the name of the compound. This is the reactions takes place due to alpha hydrogen atom. And the next property is other reactions. Under other reactions, number 1 is Kenny-Jarose reaction. This is very important for the point of exam. What is Kenny-Jarose reaction? Explain with an example. Now first we want to know what type of the aldehydes which are participate in the Kenny-Jarose reaction. I already told you those the aldehydes which are not containing the alpha hydrogen atom undergoes Kenny-Jarose reaction. Those aldehydes which are containing the alpha hydrogen not participate in Kenny-Zarose reaction. Say for example, if you take the acetaldehyde, propanaldehyde, they containing the alpha hydrogen not participate in the Kenny-Zarose reaction. Say formaldehyde, see that the formaldehyde. This is formaldehyde, we call as methanol. So this aldehyde not containing the alpha hydrogen because there is no presence of alpha carbon atom. Then take another molecule of the formaldehyde in the presence of sodium hydroxide. In the presence of sodium hydroxide. So one molecule of the aldehyde, that is formaldehyde, we called as methanol. So one molecule of the formaldehyde undergoes reduction, another molecule of the formaldehyde undergoes oxidation. Here oxidation and reduction simultaneously takes place to form the sodium formate and methanol. This is methanol. See the difference. This is OL, this is Al. And sodium formate, or we call as sodium the methanoate. Sodium methanoate. So therefore, one molecule undergoes oxidation. This is the oxidized product. This is the reduced product. Similarly, another example is if you take the benzaldehyde. This is your benzaldehyde. Benzaldehyde. Treat with sodium hydroxide. I already told you one molecule of the benzaldehyde undergoes oxidation, another molecule of the benzaldehyde undergoes reduction, leads to the formation of sodium formate and benzyl alcohol. So this is benzyl alcohol. Dear student, so there may be a question under 2 mark that explain Kenny-Zarose reaction. This is sodium benzoate. Either by taking the formaldehyde you can explain, or by taking the benzaldehyde you can write the equation that is sufficient to get the 2 mark. So this is the Kenny-Zarose reaction. Then the electrophilic substitution reaction. Let us know about the electrophilic substitution reaction. Second one is electrophilic substitution reaction. That is the benzaldehyde. This is your benzaldehyde. Undergoes electrophilic substitution reaction when it is treated with concentrated nitric acid and concentrated sulfuric acid, that is called as nitrate in mixture. So at 273 to 200, that is 83 Kelvin. So if the benzaldehyde undergoes nitration, so there is a formation of metal derivatives, that is meta-nitrobenzaldehyde. Meta-nitrobenzaldehyde. So there is a formation of a product called as meta-nitrobenzaldehyde. This is about the electrophilic substitution meta-nitrobenzaldehyde. Because so it undergoes the electrophilic substitution. Here there is a creation of the positive charge because the negative resonance effect. So therefore here there is creation of positive charge. Hence when the nitro group is start to attack at this, it get repelled ultimately attack at the meta position called as meta nitrobenzaldehyde. So these are the chemical properties of the aldehydes and the ketones. So dear student, so all these properties are very important. That is, you know that the addition reactions, then condensation reactions, then reduction reactions, then the under the reduction reactions, that is you know that the Clemenson's reduction reaction, that Clemenson's reagent zinc mercury in concentrated hydrochloric acid as a Clemenson's reagent undergoes the reduction, leads to the formation of the hydrocarbon, that is propanone is converted into propane. Then oxidation reaction, under that what is Collins reagent, what is Fehling solution, and what is the use of it, right? Then the oxidation, then reactions takes place to alpha hydrogen atom, and the after that aldol condensation and cross aldol condensation, then the ketol condensation, and under the other reactions, you know that already electrophilic substitution reaction as well as the Kenney-Jarod reaction. These are the properties of the aldehydes as well as the ketones. Let us see the uses of aldehydes and ketones. Under that, first one is ethanol, that is formaldehyde. So formalin, that formaldehyde is used to prepare the formalin. What is formalin? There will be a question under 1 mark. 40% aqueous solution of formaldehyde is called as formalin, and that formaldehyde is used for the preservation of biological specimens. And similarly, in the manufacture of polymers like bakelite, the bakelite is phenol formaldehyde resin, and also urea formaldehyde glue. These are the uses of the formaldehyde or ethanol. Then ethanol may called as the acetaldehyde. It is used in the preparation of acetic acid. By oxidation of ethanol, we will get the acetic acid. Then ethyl acetate, vinyl acetate, etc. Then about the benzaldehyde, it is used in the perfume industry and also in dyeing industry. Then acetone is widely used as a solvent, and in the preparation of cordite is smokeless powder. Then acetophenone is used in the preparation of p-nesyl chloride, which is commonly called as a tear gas, which is used as by police force, and also as a hypnotic under the trade name Hypnon. These are the some of the uses of the formaldehyde, uses of the aldehydes and ketones. So we will continue tomorrow, dear student. So that is carboxylic acids.